army help them.
But you're talking about the West Bank now, right?
Whatever, Palestine, I'm talking, whether it's West Bank, whatever, occupied, whatever.
He knows my West Bank. He knows my West Bank.
You see, if we're gonna go that far back, if we're gonna say we need to give all the land back to Palestine, which actually, was there ever a country before Israel, like a real country? Was there ever like a real country?
Well, was Israel there before 1947?
Like a UN recognized country, an official.
Now listen, was Israel there before 1948?
No.
Right. So Israel came into being. Why? Because the Nazis who were European, the Germans who were Christian, right? They were doing massacres. They were killing the Jews.
Yeah.
Yes. And when they were killing the Jews, during the times of the Second World War broke out, did you know 1 million soldiers who were Muslim from the Indian army, they fought against the Nazis, okay, including my father, okay. Now, what's happening? Those 1 million soldiers who fought for the British against the Nazis to help the Jews, now their fellow Muslims in Palestine, women are being killed, children are being killed. By who? By the Jewish people.
What do you mean by Palestine? What do you mean by Palestine? You mean like the whole land, or just like Gaza?
Well, you don't understand.
I don't know exactly what you mean though.
When I say Israel, do you understand that?
Yeah, that means Israel.
So when I say Palestine, do you understand that?
That means all of the land that's now called Israel.
Okay, there's one Israel, yes?
Yeah.
And there are areas which is known as Gaza or Palestine, which are occupied by Israel.
Gaza's not occupied by Israel.
Are there any areas, Palestinian areas, which are occupied by Israel?
In the West Bank, yes.
Right, there are.
But I don't.
Why don't the Israelis leave those areas?
I don't support the West Bank settlements.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
That's
say,
good.
Yeah, I don't support that. But I support Israel, like the country, to exist.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I think we can't go that far back and then say, well, first of all, the land that was called Palestine before 1948 wasn't a real country. It was just a territory that the British owned.
Okay. America, you are relying on America. Did you know America was fighting for years in Afghanistan, and America is the biggest superpower, yes? So why after so many years America had to withdraw from Afghanistan and still the Taliban are there?
I don't know what this has to do with this, but
You know why? You know why? They were fighting for a long time and they cannot forever keep fighting. Same with you people. You cannot forever keep fighting. Why?
I think we'll fight until Hamas is destroyed.
Well, you've been fighting for 10 months, more than 10 months. You haven't finished off Hamas. You have killed more than 40,000 Palestinian civilians.
Where are those numbers coming from? Those numbers are coming from Hamas terrorists.
Pardon?
Those numbers are coming from Hamas terrorists.
Who told you? Who told you? No, read the newspaper, read the British newspapers, read the reports by the United Nations. Okay? Read those reports, don't you believe?
Wait, who runs Gaza though?
Pardon?
Like, who runs Gaza?
You tell me.
Hamas.
Hamas.
Yeah. They're in charge of Gaza. And it's their responsibility to protect their civilians. So if they're not doing a good job protecting their civilians, then that's their fault.
So the Israelis are doing a good job.
Yes, they are. Because,
By killing women and children. Okay,
not
tell me.
100%,
No. Okay, listen. So the Israelis are doing a good job, yes?
Killing civilians.
Yes.
Wait, what do you mean?
No,
A good job of
answer
what?
my
A good job of
brother,
what?
answer my question.
A good job of what?
Are the Israelis doing a good job in Gaza, in other Palestinian areas? Yes or no?
I would say.
Oh, why are we
I would say
waiting?
they could be doing better. They could be doing better. I'll say that.
Okay, so you think the Israelis at the moment, they are not doing a good job?
They could, yeah.
Thank you very much. So because the Israel, you're being an honest Jew, is right. You have to be honest. Because another thing, is it true that in Israel, lot of Israelis, whether they are military background or whether they are civilians, whether they are Jewish men, Jewish women, they are demonstrating for a ceasefire
Yeah, I know.
and to get the hostages
My brother is
free.
he goes to these, because we live in New York.
Okay.
He goes to like these protests.
Right.
Like, they're
So, right. So, do you want those Israeli civilians, those Jewish civilians, to be released?
from Gaza.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay. But how can you release those Jewish prisoners now when you are still fighting? First of all, you need to have a peace agreement. When you have a pardon?
I don't want to.
You don't want a
know how I
peace.
feel. I don't know how I feel about negotiating with terrorists.
Okay, so you want to keep those. So you are saying they are terrorists. Why? Because what did they do?
Because well, first of all, they're not protecting the civilians of Gaza. They're not protecting the civilians of Gaza, and they're telling the world that it's Israel's fault that they're
Okay,
dying.
so Hamas is not protecting the civilians in Gaza, yes? Right. Is Israel protecting the civilians by bombing them? Is that how you
What do you
protect
mean?
the
Wait,
civilians?
Wait. Wait. You mean?
I'm
you're
not- no,
confusing me.
hold on,
Wait,
hold on.
Do you mean this? Do you mean the hostages in Gaza?
Huh?
You mean the hostages in Gaza, right? That's what you're talking about. The hostages in Gaza.
I'm
not
talking
The,
about in general. You said that the Hamas, what did you say?
I said
Go
they're
on.
not protecting the civilians of Gaza at all.
Okay. Why is it that Israeli civilians, there are demonstrations all over Israel, they are demonstrating against your Netanyahu?
I don't support Netanyahu.
You don't support him?
No.
Okay. So why is it that people are demonstrating in Israel, they want Netanyahu to reach a ceasefire agreement? And he's not reaching a ceasefire agreement because he knows when the war is
Ceasefire
finished.
agreement would include releasing Hamas prisoners too, or terrorist prisoners in Israel.
Are they all terrorist prisoners?
Yes.
No, they are not.
Yes. They were arrested
They are
for a
not.
reason.
You are wrong in that. Look,
Why am I wrong?
okay, some of them might be from Hamas, but there are thousands of other prisoners, women, even underage children.
Yeah.
So
Because
why?
they grow up to be terrorists. They're taught to
What they grow up to be terrorists,
they're taught to hate
but they
Jews.
are children.
Yeah. And they're brainwashed to be terrorists.
So
That's why
so
they were in prison.
so
They-
that's what they do. They brainwash people in Israel. The
Wait, Israel
world.
doesn't imprison them for no reason.
Pardon?
Israel did not imprison them for no reason.
There was a reason.
Because they were committing
Okay,
terrorist
so Israel imprisoned them because Israel had a reason, yes? So Hamas imprisoned them. Hamas did not have a reason.
I mean, they imprisoned civilians while Israel imprisoned people for committing crimes.
So Hamas took
They
civilians.
didn't really imprison them; they just kind of took them hostage.
They also took some. They kidnapped them. That's what Israel does.
No, Israel imprisoned them.
How many Palestinians in Israeli prisons? Thousands.
Because
Yeah, a lot.
Because the Palestinians in Israel who live in Israel, a lot of them grew up in like Arab villages.
Have you ever heard of Jewish settlers taking over Palestinian homes? Have you ever? Is it true? Is it true?
In the West Bank, yes. In the West Bank, yes. And I
Okay,
already said
okay.
I don't support them, but
You don't support them. So tell your government to not let the settlers take over the homes of the Palestinians. Yes. So when you do that, then maybe the Palestinian also, they will not get any help in doing wrong things as well. Isn't it? To reach a peace agreement, both
But
sides
we
have
can't
to
reach a peace
agree.
agreement with terrorists, with people who want us dead. Wait, last time we reached a peace agreement, last time we had a peace agreement, didn't they broke that peace agreement on October 7th. They broke the agreement.
Okay, why is Hamas terrorist? Tell me.
Because they kidnap, rape kill innocent civilians.
Okay. I have seen a video where Israelis have
But they
raped.
do that. No, they didn't do that.
Excuse me.
Answer his question.
Excuse me.
Answer his question.
Excuse me.
Why you're not answering?
Why are you shouting?
You are not answering.
Be quiet.
I'm not.
Hey,
You be quiet.
have some manners, okay?
Yeah, but you have manners.
Why are you shouting?
You jumping.
Go so. I'm not
You ask
jumping.
your
I'm still
question,
there.
Answer it.
Are you a Jew? Are you a Jew?
I am a human.
Yeah, I know.
Why
So
are you
be
asking
quiet.
if he's a Jew? That's not-
So what? I'm asking. So have some manners, okay? I am British. How dare you talk to me like that?
How you dare to talk to me like that?
So okay, speak nicely. Okay.
Why do you turn your back to me?
Because I'm also
That's
facing
very-
that.
Let's get back to the
Very
point. Wait,
Yeah, you mind your
offending,
business, okay?
offending.
Yeah, you're not being very friendly, okay? No. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah,
Why
you're
should
not
I be
friendly.
friendly
Wait,
with
let's
you?
get back to
Why?
the point.
Okay, you don't want to be friendly with
educate
me?
you.
So
I
be
want
quiet.
to educate you.
Well, you want to educate
I
me.
happen to, yes.
Yeah.
I got to educate.
Yeah, you're not
Let's get back to what
educated,
we were
are you?
talking about.
Do you know how educated I am?
No, well, look at the dress.
Go and jog. Why why like this?
All right, I think we should
Go
get
and
back to the
jog.
point. Wait, let's get back to the
Quiet,
point.
man. Islamophobic.
You're obsessed.
Be quiet, you Islamophobic. I am British. I am Muslim.
We should
I
go
won't
back to-
take that from
We
you.
should go back to what we were
Okay.
talking about before. Like,
Yeah,
we don't have to do anything. Now we're just,
Hey,
we're just fighting over nothing.
excuse me.
Yeah, but-
Excuse me. Excuse me. When you talk to us Muslims, respect us.
Respect. Ideology has no respect.
Yeah,
If
you be
we,
quiet.
If we respect ideology,
You don't respect. You got
nothing
no
will change.
manners. Quiet.
No, it's a fact.
Hey,
If
you are
we-
wrong.
If we respect
You
each
are
other
wrong.
ideology,
Stop
the
it.
world will never change.
Stop it.
Will never change.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
You need to
come on.
change.
That's the only thing you
Don't
know.
call me
Stop
a
it.
coward, you
Stop
liar.
it. Stop it. Stop it.
You're a coward.
Religion make you stupid.
So
man.
why you're a stupid man?
Yeah, you are a
You're
stupid
stupid. Shut your mouth. Shut your
This
mouth.
is- this
Don't
is-
call me stupid,
This
all
is-
right?
This is what.
No, don't. I'm
This
not
is-
going to
this is
take
what
it.
you are.
I'm not going to take
This
it.
is what you are.
Wait, not,
No, you are. Stupid man. He doesn't know who I am.
No, we were talking before. Now let's get back to the. Let's get back to what we were talking about before. Before.
I've had two men armed with knives running away from me. Who does he think he is? The madman. They think we Muslims are, walkovers. Come on.
Okay, let's go back to what we were talking about before.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, listen to me. If you, and I'm going to finish here, okay? If you want peace, okay, you need to be more humane with those Palestinians, okay? If you want peace,
So we're supposed
Listen.
Wait, so you think we should stop bombing them and just let them be terrorists and let them be there?
okay, how long will Israel be there? Tell me.
Like
Forever?
The country Israel?
Yes. Forever?
Forever, yeah.
Are you sure? Is it written in a book Israel will be there forever?
Wait,
Okay, let me. Ottoman Empire was there. Is it still there? The Roman Empire, Byzantine was. Hold on. I'm educating you. The Byzantine Roman Empire was there. Are they still there? Right. Similarly, Israel, you think will always be there?
yes.
Okay. Let's see.
It's recognized by the UN. It's an official country.
Oh, it's recognized by the UN.
Yes.
So why doesn't the Israelis listen to the United Nations then?
I don't support Netanyahu or like any of the. Thank you.
Take more as many, Sonny.
Thank you.
How's the day?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't support Judea and Samaria,
Yeah.
but I support Israel's right to exist
Okay.
because it's actually recognized. It's a real country. It's not like Palestine, which is just like a territory by the British. It's like an actual country.
Do you think you can fight forever?
No.
Right. You are right, and you make sense. When you say Israel can't fight forever, I agree with you. No country can fight forever. Not just Israel. No country can fight forever. You understand?
Yeah.
Why? Because when they keep fighting, their economy start getting down. They lose more and more soldiers. they lose more and more of their people. So they cannot continue forever. So they need peace. Oh, all
They
right.
can't make peace
So
with terrorists.
again, they can. Okay, so you need to keep fighting. You mean? It's up to you. Either you,
I
because
need to keep fighting until the terrorists don't do it.
okay. Did you go to the demonstrations?
With my brother, yeah.
Okay, your brother did.
Yeah.
Okay, your brother did. And those Israelis who are demonstrating, okay, they are demonstrating so that Netanyahu, he reaches a peace agreement. Okay, he signs a peace agreement. When he signs a peace agreement, only then the Israeli civilians or soldiers who have been taken prisoner, they will be released. And otherwise, you know, when you are, let me finish, when you are bombing by the Air Force or by artillery, you're not just killing Palestinian civilians, you also have a chance of killing your fellow Jewish people who have been taken prisoner. Okay? So for their safety, for the safe return of those Jewish civilians, other Jewish prisoners, you need to have a peace agreement. And when you have a peace agreement, then you can free your Israeli civilians, whether they are men or women. But when you keep fighting, then there's a less chance of reaching a peace agreement.
What would be in this peace agreement?
Pardon?
What would be in this peace agreement?
Well, let's say, like, you know, even Hamas, I've heard, I don't support Hamas, but I support the right of the Palestinian people as well. Okay? And like I told you, in the past, I've been invited in a Jewish house. I've been close to some Jews, you know, especially the religious Jews. You understand? So, I mean, you are Jew, you are human beings. I'm Muslim, I'm a human being. No problem. In Islam, we don't have racism. As far as the Muslim and Jews in Spain, the Muslims and the Jews were on the same side. And when the Muslims lost their last stronghold in Granada in the year 1492, after a number of years, the Spanish Christians, they said to the Jews and they said to the Muslims, if you want to stay in Spain, you know, the Spanish Inquisition, they said, if you want to stay in Spain, you have to become Christian. If you don't become Christian, you have to leave Spain. Okay? So both the Muslims had to leave Spain and the Jews had to leave Spain. So the Jews and the Muslims in Spain on the same side. Now they are on different sides. Okay?
In Israel,
Yeah.
you know, there are Israeli civilians who are also Muslims.
That's very good.
Yeah, and
Muslims are everywhere.
yeah. So Israel is like accepting them, and they accept Muslims.
Okay.
When a Muslim goes to Israel, they can go to like a mosque. But when a Jew goes into like Hebron, then what happens? They get beheaded instantly.
Who gets beheaded?
The Jew, because
Okay. How many Jews have been beheaded? Do you know how many children have been beheaded by the bombings from the Air Force or the artillery? Unborn children killed.
what I'm saying,
More than 15,000. No, hold on. More than 15,000 Palestinian children killed. And you are saying you are fighting Hamas. Those unborn Palestinian children, those more than 15,000 Palestinian children.
it's not Israel's responsibility to protect them, though.
Huh?
It's not Israel's responsibility to protect them.
Is it your responsibility to bomb them?
It's not our responsibility to protect them.
So is it your responsibility to bomb those children, to bomb those women?
It's our responsibility to destroy Hamas. And if Hamas is not protecting those civilians,
Can I ask you one thing?
yeah.
Can I ask you one thing? Okay. When Russia attacks Ukraine and kills Ukrainian civilians, do you condemn that? simple. When Russia attacks Ukraine, they bomb Ukraine. Sometimes Ukrainian civilians get killed. Do you condemn that?
I mean, I think it's bad that they're dying.
No, come on,
It's bad that they're
man.
dying.
Be brave.
It's bad that they're dying, but I don't really know much about that war or like what's
Okay,
going on.
do you agree with Russia killing Ukrainian civilians? Do you agree with that?
I mean, I don't really know because I don't know what's going on there.
Okay, okay, let me tell you. I'm a Muslim.
Okay.
When the Russians attack Ukraine, they kill civilians. That's not right.
I mean, depends
So
on.
why don't
You can't
you
just say that. You can't
join
just
me?
say- But you can't just say that killing civilians is wrong at all because.
Okay.
I mean, it is. Sorry.
Okay,
No,
okay.
That sounded really wrong. That
In
sounded
general,
really wrong.
in any war,
Yeah.
our Prophet said, when there's a war situation, battle situation, our Prophet said, do not kill civilians.
Wait, so why did Hamas?
Hold on, do
So
not.
why did Hamas kill civilians then?
Okay, you talk about Hamas. You ask your brother,
Civilians. No, no.
brother,
They took civilians. They did not.
brother,
And they killed them.
brother.
Yes, there's videos.
Brother. Okay, hold on. You talk about Hamas. Answer my question. The more than 15,000 Palestinian children have been killed by the Israeli Air Force, by the Israeli artillery. Do you condemn them? You don't.
I think it's bad, but I think
It's bad.
bad.
It's bad. Okay, thank you very much. It's bad. So when the Israelis, they bomb and they kill the Palestinian children and more than 10,000 Palestinian women, that's bad, yes? Thank you very much. Similarly, our Prophet said, in a battle situation, in a war situation, our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Muhammad peace be upon him, he said, do not kill civilians. Do not kill
So
this.
why do they kill civilians?
Who?
Hamas and Islamic Jihad and
Am I a member of Hamas? No. Am I a Palestinian? No. I'm from Pakistan. But I wear this. Why? Because they are Muslims. You understand? Even in the United States, in every country of the world, in every brother, let it go. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Look, the answer is simple. You give the rights of the Palestinians to the Palestinians.
do. In
You
Israel, they have
don't.
rights.
You don't.
In
You,
Israel,
you
they have
don't.
every single right that.
What right do they have?
Every right. They have the right.
What
they have the
right?
To live. They have the right to buy houses, to live there, to.
But why? Excuse me. When your Israeli IDF Air Force is bombing, your army is bombing, why are they killing civilians? Is it because they are not professionals?
I mean, they're trained.
Are they militarily professional soldiers?
They go through training.
More than 15,000.
They go through training. They go through training.
They go to
I
train.
met them
So they are trained. So how come they are highly trained, those soldiers, and yet they manage to kill more than 15,000 children?
Because that's how war works. Name
That's
one
how war works.
Name one.
Is it okay? Is it right? Is it right to kill those children?
It has to happen because name one
Has
war.
to happen.
Name-
How can
name-
you say
Let's
that?
stop. Name one
How
war.
can you say? Okay.
Name one war.
If you say it has a right to happen, so if Hamas says that they have a when they bomb, if they say the same
No,
thing,
you're not letting me talk though. Because
you are talking.
yeah, but I have to talk over you. Name one war where.
No, I'm quiet.
Okay, cool. Name one war where innocent civilians did not die.
Okay, civilians do get killed, but if they are deliberately killed, that is wrong.
They're not
Okay.
deliberately killed.
Pardon?
They're not though. They're not. They're not.
So are you from there? Are you from there?
I'm not from Israel. No, but I have family there.
Okay.
I'm not from Israel. But I have
Where they from?
Yeah, but he's Jewish. Okay, excuse me.
Recently, there was a
Excuse me.
doctor, yeah.
Brothers,
US doctor. Just 1 second, brother, yeah. There's a doctor from US, yeah, he's just come back, yeah. I was watching a YouTube, yeah, okay.
Brother, so many brothers want to speak. Please let it go. Carry on.
Just one
Okay.
second, yeah. He was saying that little children, yeah, they've been hit on their organs with pellet guns, yeah, not once, twice, yeah. Can you justify that? Yeah. If you or me, yeah, we are in the same
You
situation.
can speak.
No, brother, please.
Come. No, you can speak.
Yeah, carry on, brother.
Okay. Let's be united, okay?
It's a little funny, but
They are highly educated, they can speak. They are Muslims. They are quiet. This is how it goes. Okay.
what were you gonna say earlier?
Like what?
I don't know. You were
We
gonna-
come back to the same thing. Look, respect Palestinian civilians.
Dude, what do you mean?
How you do? So how come you killed? Okay, do you know how many Palestinian civilians have been killed?
A lot.
More than 40,000.
Okay, yeah, but
And do you
we
know?
respect Palestinians in Israel.
Pardon?
They have all the rights. They have all
The-
the rights that a regular Jewish Israeli has.
If they have all the rights, how come more than 15,000 Palestinians have been killed? Children.
I'm not talking about in Gaza. I'm talking about in Israel.
So why in Gaza they are also human beings? You're the ones who are killing them. You are the ones who killed them.
I already said I don't.
Respect, whatever. You're the ones who killed them. Yeah. His people, yeah. The Jewish people.
I said earlier. I said
He's from Israel, brother. The Israelis are killed. Brother, Jazakallah khair. He's supporting them.
like all over.
No, I'll let you talk. Come on. I'll let you talk.
Germany, Poland,
Excuse me.
Palestine.
Excuse me. So listen, they
Where's
are.
your family from?
Okay.
British? Where's your family from?
Excuse me.
Cool, so you're not British then.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Israelis that come from Europe.
Okay.
Not all of them. Not all of them. There's Israelis who come from
Excuse me.
Africa. who come
Excuse
from
me.
Asia. Yes,
Excuse
there
me.
are.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We are Muslims.
Okay.
We believe in our Holy Quran.
Okay, good.
You are from a Jewish background, yes?
Yes.
Do you believe in your holy books?
I mean,
Do you believe in your holy books?
to be honest, well, Judaism is two things. It's a religion
Yeah.
and it's an ethnicity, right?
Okay. Okay, do you believe in your religious books? Third time I'm asking you.
Necessarily.
Okay. Do the Jews believe in the religious books?
Yes.
Thank you. Let me give you a verse from your book. Okay? Okay. The Jewish people, they believe in this.
Okay.
Okay? In their Jewish books.
Go.
In the Jewish books, the first book of Samuel, also in the Christian Bible, in the first book of Samuel, the prophet Shemuel, in the first book of Samuel, chapter 15, verse 3, in your holy book, it says, are you listening?
I'm listening.
In your holy book it says, the Lord God said, now go attack the Amalekites, the Amaleka, a tribe. Okay? So God is telling the Jewish people, now go attack the Amalekites and totally destroy all that belongs to them. Listen carefully. Do not spare them. Put to death who? In your holy book. Put to death man and women, children and infants, cattle and sheep, camels and donkeys. This is what you are doing in Palestine today. You are killing women, you are killing children, you are killing unborn
Those civilian casualties.
civilian casualties.
Yes.
Listen carefully. The order is put to death man and women, children.
I heard.
Put to death all of them. Is this what you are doing in Palestine?
No, this is not what we're doing in Palestine.
So why more than 40,000 Palestinian civilians killed? Are they all Hamas?
They're civilians.
They are not all Hamas.
They are not Israel's responsibility. They are Hamas' responsibility. And if Hamas is not
But
doing
you are the ones who are bombing them.
if Hamas is not doing a good job,
Did you bomb them?
Yes.
Right, right. So they were killed because of your bombing.
They were killed because Hamas did not protect them.
No, what do you mean protect them? Does Hamas have an hold on? Does Hamas have an air force?
They haven't. They haven't.
They haven't. Does Hamas have a navy? No. Does your air force is bombing? Yes. Yes. Your hold on.
I can't understand what you're saying.
English I'm speaking.
Okay.
Have you got a am I speaking Japanese? English. English. When I said in your holy book it says, now go attack the
We're
Amalekites.
not talking about that right now.
It says in your holy book, do not leave them alive. Kill man, kill women, kill children, kill infants. That's what you're doing now.
There are Christian Israelis and there's Jews Israelis and there are Muslim Israelis. There are even Muslims in the IDF. There are Muslims in the IDF.
Okay.
No, I met them before.
Okay. Are the Palestinians Muslims? Are the yeah? So why are you killing the Palestinian Muslims? Okay.
We're not killing them because they're Muslims.
So what else you are killing them for? Because they are civilians, children, unborn children, small children, 6 months, 1 year,
We're not
2
targeting
years.
them. We're not trying to kill them.
You need to look at the news. See those children. How they are suffering, their injuries, they are dying. You cannot.
I know.
You saw it. That's your people doing it, yes?
Yeah.
So it's wrong, yes? You won't like your people to be killed like that, do you?
What?
You won't like your people to be killed like that, would you?
No, but
Right.
but my
So
people-
stop killing other people then.
Civilian
Respect.
casualties, though. You're missing the fact that these are civilian casualties. You're only looking at that they're being killed. You're not looking at why they're being killed, what the backstory is.
Okay, okay. The more than 15,000 children killed, were they killed because they were children?
No, they were killed because they had to be killed because
Oh, they had to be killed. Hold on. You're on camera. You're on camera. They had to be killed.
no, I'm saying they had to be killed because
Why?
No, they
Why?
shouldn't be killed. No, they shouldn't be killed. It's
So
bad
why
that
did
they-
you say they had to be killed?
Yeah,
Okay,
but
brother.
I wanna explain
Okay.
what I meant by that. I wanna explain
Can
what
I
meant by
ask
that.
you? Can I ask you?
No, wait, can I
Do-
explain what I meant by that first?
Okay.
Everyone's getting mad at me for saying that, but
Go
what
on.
I meant by that is that in every war, innocent civilians died. It's also in World War II, innocent German civilians died, and that's also not good because they were innocent. But,
Make it right.
yeah, because
Huh?
because
What, civilians get killed, is it right? It's not right? It's not right.
It's not right. It's not good. It's not good. That has
Right.
to happen because these are what
Okay,
these are
you said, you said,
Gaza's like really compact. It's really compact area.
you said it's not
When
good.
we're killing a Hamas terrorist, other innocent civilians around that Hamas terrorist are also going to die.
So you're killing Hamas, you say Hamas, yes?
Yes, and innocent civilians. But those
Why?
innocent civilians are not being targeted.
Okay.
Israel's not targeting innocent civilians though.
They are, that's why they've been killed.
they're not.
Hold on. Excuse me.
If Hamas was hiding,
Okay, anyway, I'm going to end.
He's gonna get mad. He's gonna walk away.
I'm going to.
no, come on.
Brother. Okay, come on.
No, one question.
Okay.
If Hamas was hiding in Israel,
Excuse
would
me.
Israel drop a bomb? Or would they send
They
their
would
soldiers in?
evacuate. They would evacuate the civilians. Then they would drop the bomb.
They're killing the civilians where they're
They would
evacuating them.
evacuate. They would have what?
They evacuate all the civilians to Rafah. They're bombing them
I've
there.
had enough
The thing is,
already.
these civilians in Rafah.
You're not,
These
you're
civilians in
not answering my
Rafah.
question.
What's your question? What's your question?
If Hamas were hiding in Israel,
Yeah.
would they drop a 2,000
They would
pound bomb?
evacuate. I already answered that question. They would evacuate the civilians and then they would drop the bomb.
Then why are they 50,000?
Why don't they let the Palestinians? Why have they closed all the borders? All these, people can't go out of Gaza, Palestine. People can't come in. You can't even send food to them. People are dying of thirst, of hunger. Why don't you let the civilians get food? Why?
They sent
What?
aid into Palestine.
No, they have stopped it. They have stopped it. They have stopped it. They are not letting the aid into Gaza. They are not. Who said?
Israel.
When did you listen to the news?
Oh, 500 troops. They're letting in 50.
Come
You
on.
know, it's BBC verified. These are facts. Go check it.
Have you heard?
BBC.
Okay. Have you? Okay. Now look. Listen carefully. If you want peace, you need to let those people live in peace. If you want,
They were living in peace before October 7th.
pardon?
They were living in peace before October 7th.
They were not living in peace. Were they? They were being killed here, there.
Before October 7th, no. Before October 7th.
Of course, you have taken them over, their land over. You let your settlers take their houses over, their settlements over. They keep moving in. Your government does nothing. In fact, your army helps those settlers. They help those settlers.
Israel retreated the troops out of Gaza. Why? Why did they do that? Is it
They,
for-
no,
did
no,
that in an
they
attempt
come
at
out.
peace. They
Listen,
did that in an attempt at
listen.
peace. No,
You know what?
Israeli families had to leave their homes.
Come
just so
on,
that they can have
come
peace,
on.
And then it just paid a hunt up for terrorists.
You keep asking the civilians, okay, you leave Khan Yunis. When they leave, you bomb that. Then you say, okay, it's okay. You come out, civilians come back to Khan Yunis. Again, you start bombing Khan Yunis. Other areas as well. You say, okay, you go out, the civilians go out, you bomb it. Then you say, okay, civilians come back, you bomb it again. Why? How come? Is your army a professional army?
If a thief went into your house, would you kill the thief or would you like bomb the entire house?
That's
Your
not
family?
accurately depicting the situation, though.
No, but it's a similar situation. It's like
It's not a
saying
similar
Hamas is
situation.
inside
It's actually very
inside a
different.
refugee camp.
No, that's
Are you
not-
going to
that's
go
not-
inside and kill
that's
Hamas?
not
Okay.
at all accurately depicting
Brother,
the
you
situation.
can join
It's not
in
at
if you
all
want. I'm gonna
accurately,
finish.
like, depicting the
Yeah.
situation.
You
That's what's happening though.
That's not
You
what's
can-
happening.
That is what's
What do you,
happening.
how's that what's happening?
You guys are saying yeah, that Hamas
Oh,
is going into a refugee camp.
Okay.
Bomb the entire
I can't talk to you or else he's gonna go. So I
No, no, it's okay. This brother, you want to talk?
he's
Yeah?
gonna go. I can't talk to anyone except for
Okay.
Hamas is gonna go.
But anyway, last thing I'll say to you.
Okay.
If you want peace, you have to give peace to those Palestinians as well. If you want to live, you let those Palestinians live as well. If you want rights for yourself, you need to give rights to those Palestinians as well. If you think you are human beings, let me tell you, those Palestinians are human beings as well. Another thing, if you want people all over the world to like you, then do things which the people in the world can see are good things. Okay? You keep bombing them, you keep killing them, the world all over, even in the United States.
Why isn't Hamas doing anything to protect them?
What do you mean, why Hamas not doing anything? Excuse me, do they have an air force?
All right, you asked that question.
They
before,
do,
but why,
yes.
why aren't they building bomb shelters? Why aren't they
Who?
Hamas? They're
So
in charge of
will,
Gaza. It's
will you Jews let Hamas build bomb shelters? No, you won't. Come on, man. You won't.
Level playing field.
You won't.
Not a level playing field. How can you put it over?
What are you going to do if a group of us can't take on you?
Okay, I'm going to leave now. Come on, you can join. They keep joining you, sorry. Okay, Allah bless you.
That was a crazy conversation.
I know. Everybody has one.